So Brett, it's the J&B Met weekend. Can you tell us what's ahead for you this weekend?
Sarah, obviously it's a big weekend for Cape Racing and for the yard especially. Having a horse like Ventura to compete in the race is awesome. It's a very tough race to win. We last won it 12 years ago, and it's taken us a long time to come back. We've had the favourite for the last 3 years in a row, so it just shows you how hard it is. But we've got 10 runners on the day. We start early in the day with House of Lorraine. This filly, she's in good form at home. Her last 2 runs have been a little bit below par, but we've freshened her up well, and I'm expecting a competitive run. Our next runner is Gulf Storm. This horse is ultra consistent. He's been working very, very well at home, and we can expect another very good effort from him. We then move on to Skylar Lane. This filly is a very talented filly. You just got to ignore her last run. She pulled very hard in the race. We've changed equipment. We've taught her to settle, and I think if Corne can settle her in the early part of the race, she'll be a big runner. In the same race, we've got Star of Paris. This filly ran a good first run out the maidens. Going back to a 14 is a little bit against her, as I do feel she needs a mile and more, but she's working well and would be a horse to include in your quartets on the day. After that, we go into the feature races. We've got Maybe Yes. She's running in the Claverfay Mallorca. She's drawn wide, but she's been working very, very well at home. I think it's probably the toughest race on the card, and we'll be looking just to try and get some black type for the owners. So a tough race for her, but on her day she's capable of running a place. After that, we go to the J&B itself. We've got Ventura. Obviously this horse has had a great prep. Both Bernard and myself are very pleased with this horse, and you can expect a very competitive run from him on Saturday. Judge Joy and Valoran, they're in the next. Valoran's doing very well. He's drawn well. He always runs of his best. I think it's a very tough race. I think Saint-Tropez is the horse to beat, but you can expect Valoran to be in the first 4. Judge Joy, he's a horse that's flattered to deceive. He works well at home, but does need to improve on his current form to be competitive here. Our next runner is Captain America and Sail South in the same race. Captain America's got a very big weight to carry, but in saying that, he's doing exceptionally well at home. I really feel we've got this horse back to his best, and I think he's a horse that you've got to respect on the day. He's doing very well at home. Sail South never runs a bad race. His best form has been over 1400. He is going a mile, which will extend him a little bit, but in saying that, he's doing well at home. If we can get him to switch off, he'll definitely be in the money. That basically leaves our last runner, which is Waving Flag. He's been disappointing since coming back from Joburg. We've changed a few things at home. He's fresh, fit and well, and although at the weights he's got everything to do, giving the whole weight field. He's an out and out stayer, and if the race goes for him, you can expect him to be competitive. But hopefully that gives you an insight into our runners for the weekend, and we wish you a great day's racing.